Hello, thank you for tuning in to this week's section of reads. This should be on the YouTube channel James13 Wicca in case you're seeing it somewhere else. The dice and decks I'm using are listed below. Other than that, if you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's also below. Other than that, let's go ahead and get into your choice. Hello, Pisces! Thank you very much for tuning into this week's read. These readings are valid for whenever you come to them. That being said, what do we have for Pisces? There's a card. It's there. It's an oracle card. It's face down. We'll find out what it is. It's just there, so I feel like I should leave it. So, what do we have for Pisces? Okay. Can I just move you back a little bit? Taking up a lot of space with this reading, I notice. I don't always do that, so. So we had 2. I want to know what this face down card is, but I feel like we're going to hold off on for just a second. There's an energy here that's very important to you. Is this same energy dragging through, or is this like the energy we're going to be talking about through this whole reading? Maybe not. But this energy is connected. No. So it's starting with this, but this is not where it's staying. But this energy, whoever this is affecting what's happening next for you. So there's an energy that, at least at this point in time, because I'm really kind of iffy about how they currently feel about you, but at least at this point in time in the past, was very open, was very generous, brought you forward onto things, invited you in on things. I have this weird feeling. Is that still happening, or has that energy changed? What is that energy currently like for Pisces? I keep getting that energy might have changed. It's still around. It's not as strong as it used to be. I don't know that it's bad. I don't feel like it's bad. It was stronger in the past. But this is seeming to create or help you create something coming forward. This might have set something up, or this person might have pulled you into something that is now going to show a different aspect or a different opportunity going forward. It seems to be important. It seems to be important. I don't know if it's I feel like that energy is going to be a little less than what it's been. It doesn't seem as important or as connected as it used to be, but I don't feel like it's bad. It doesn't feel like it's bad, but it doesn't feel as prominent. Something is coming in, and I feel like you're doubting it. There's a lot of good cards coming. I feel like maybe life has been a little rough for you, so you're not, I don't know, whatever's coming in that's really good, I feel like you're kind of like, well, we'll see. Yeah, we'll see. I feel like I'm a little bit doubty with it, but if that's the case, I feel like that's a reaction due to the history that you've had to live through. Does that make sense? I feel like that makes sense. So it's an honest reaction on your side, kind of like, oh, this looks really good, but I've seen that come into my life before, and we'll just see how far that goes. I feel like I'm a little doubtful of it. But the energy, whatever's coming towards you, it's not just the Two of Cups. It's being backed up with the Lover's card. It doesn't have to be romantic, especially with a general read. It doesn't have to be. This is a connection where it's kind of like this person really thinks you're the bee's knees, as I say. The bee's knees. I feel like you're kind of like, well, I guess, if you say so. I do feel like you want to like this, but you're nervous to like this. Whatever this is, you want to, but you're nervous. Your thoughts are like, I'd love to like this. How you're feeling is like, yeah, I'm going to hold back. I'll like it, but I'm not going to go crazy. I'll be a part of this, but I'm not going to lose my mind about it. These are good cards. This is positive. The only one you're missing, you don't have the Knight. That's the only one you're missing, is the Knight of the court cards for the cups. They're all there. Things are changing. I get big changes with this, especially with a general read. This is easily a change card. It could be literal. It could be travel. It could be something coming in. I kind of feel like somebody new coming in is more what this is about. And it was face down on the table, which makes me feel like I'm not expecting this when I meet this person. Because for most of you, it's a person. It could be an opportunity, just to be fair. General read, just trying to stay on point with that. But I feel like most of you, this is a person coming in that I was totally not expecting to meet. And it's heralding in a change. And again, you're very kind of like, well, we'll see. We'll see how that goes. I'm not going to lose my mind over it. This is not a bad thing. This is not going to be a negative reaction. That's fine. Because I get the, like, you got the Hierophant energy with the wisdom. Kind of like, I'm just going to be careful. I'm going to tread carefully for now. I'll enjoy it. I'll enjoy it for the goodness that's there. I'm just not going to bet the farm on it. I'm not going to be doing that. Which is smart. It seems like it's good. But I feel also like they're giving you a heads up. The energy is really, there's a lot of energy with this person. Whoever this is, could be an opportunity, just to be fair. They are like, they're totally like letting down the guard. Letting down their guard completely. They don't feel like you have any animosity towards them at all. It says psychic protection. I kind of get that they're feeling like they don't have to be worried with you, that you're not going to hurt them, you're not going to cause them damage. You're a very peaceful energy, and that's how they're seeing you. They're not really holding much back. There may be conversations with this person, assuming it's a person, that are very TMI. There could be some very TMI conversations. What can I, okay, can you give me a little bit more about those TMI conversations? It's, I feel like they roll right off your back. Kind of like, oh, right. And I just feel like I just keep going and I just move past it. Like, yeah, okay. Right. I feel like it's kind of like those conversations where maybe somebody had the stomach bug and they give you just a few too many details and you're like, I didn't really need to know that, but okay. And that happens. Like, there's nothing to feel bad about there, but also, right, okay. I feel like it's those type of things. I don't think it's like, oh my lord. I don't think it's any of those things. I feel like it's more like, went a little too far with that, but okay. But yeah, okay. I feel like that's what's happening. And I keep getting your response is like a like, oh, right. And then you just keep going forward. Like, I don't want to dwell on that. Let's just keep the conversation moving. Let's just keep going. Let's keep moving past it. It's fine. Don't really need those details. Let's just kind of keep going past it. Things are fine. They're like that type of comfortable with you, though. They're that type of comfortable with you, though. I just feel like you're just rolling with it. I just feel like you're kind of just rolling with it. Like, all right, I guess. There's a moment here where this person, they're trying to bring you into like their group, one way or another. It could be romance. It's the Lover's card. It can be. Doesn't have to be. I mean, it's a general read. But if this goes forward, they want to bring you into their group. They want you to be a part of their, like, this is one of those people where you're not just friends with them or connected with them. You're connected with their family, with their friend group, with the people they work with. Like, they're introducing you to everybody they possibly can. They're talking about you in a positive way, and they want you to know who they know. Really, that seems like a lot. I don't think it's bad. How is Pisces gonna take that? Like, I'm a Pisces too, so it's kind of like it can go 6 to 1, half a dozen to the other. Is it gonna stop? Oh. Okay. So you seem to be okay with it, and it just seems to move forward. I feel like it's a very warm reception. Pisces loves to be loved. And being welcomed in, I feel like it's smooth. There's two different ways to look at this, though. Because, like, to get the most out of this is very interesting. These two cards together, like, I feel like when it first starts, it is a little uncomfortable when it first starts with the Four of Cups. Kind of like, what is happening? Like, what? Okay. It's like you just get pulled into things, and it's really, like, a little awkward. And it's just, at first it's a little awkward. Then it transitions into the next area fairly quickly. It's good with the Sun card. It goes from, like, being like, oh, this is weird. This is, what? Right. I feel like it's just kind of like, oh, it's kind of like you get invited to, like, they're like, come on over and have dinner. And you're like, okay. And then you find out it's like a birthday party for somebody in their family. And you're like, what? It's like, I thought we were having dinner. We are. You're invited too. It's a birthday party for so-and-so. But they said you could come, so I figured might as well come on over. Okay. And at first it's like, I don't know these people. And I didn't bring a gift because I didn't know this was a birthday party. So, right. But by the end of the evening, it's kind of like, I've made some connections. I feel comfortable. I'm okay. These two things are saying, enjoy it. The Sun card is saying, enjoy it. It's good to enjoy it. But it's also, there's this little option card, if you will. You don't have to do this, but this would serve you very, very well. Be careful about how deep you get into certain things. You know how they say that saying, what is it? Talk ye little, listen ye much. That's what it is. Talk ye little, listen ye much. That's something. There's something here about, I've said this recently to somebody. The larger the group, the more you're going to have some undesirables there. It's just going to happen. You're not going to get through this life and get away with, like, a group that doesn't have any undesirables. And you can just label that any other way you want to. Like, I believe in the rule of thirds. I really do. Not everybody agrees with it, but, like, a third of the planet, really good people. A third of them really enjoy hurting other people. And then you got the third in the middle. In most groups, it kind of flows in and out, but you typically are having a balance of that in some respect. So if you have 9 people in a group, 3 of them are probably really good, 3 of them are probably really not, and then 3 of them are kind of probably question marks, just for argument's sake. In the larger the group, if you have 30 people, you know what I mean, 10, 10, 10. Give or take, you could have more of one, a little less of the other, but usually kind of ebbs and flows when that happens, and some kind of fade out, some come in. The reason I'm saying this is, like, be careful. Be careful. Keep treading carefully at this time. Enjoy it, engage with it, but just be careful about what you say and, like, about whose opinion you kind of, like, absorb. You could end up absorbing somebody's opinion too much. Be careful, because they're very likable, they're very nice to you. You're like, oh, they're a good person. Oh, if that's what they think, that's probably what it is, because they're nice to me and they're a good person. And then you might find out later that the person who is feeding you these lines isn't the best person, and that could cause issues later, and you don't need that. You can get around that. Just step back, be objective. We don't need to cause any issues or, like, nothing like that, but just kind of like, oh, really? And just listen. Talk ye little, listen ye much. I keep getting that. Give things some time to really kind of, like, unfold and show you what's really here. You can still enjoy this situation. Like, they're saying, definitely still enjoy it. Be objective. Hold back to a point. Talk ye little, listen ye much. Enjoy it. Definitely enjoy it. But kind of be conservative about giving your opinion. Be conservative about believing somebody just because they're very likable or they're very nice to you. In fact, if you can, and hopefully this reading is doing this, put it in the back of your head, like, just because somebody's nice or very likable doesn't mean they're the best person on the planet. Doesn't mean they're a good person. Doesn't mean they're a good person. I learned that when I was young. Just because somebody's really likable and they say nice things to your face doesn't mean they're actually a good person. You know what I mean? Just because they're nice to your face. You know what I mean? Be careful. This doesn't have to be a problem. It's just being emotionally conservative for a little while. Because as this goes forward, I don't think this is going to be surprising, especially to most of my audience, because I feel like a lot of you are, gone through the ringer. I feel like a lot of you have. So I don't think this part's going to be shocking, but as time keeps going on, the truth is going to come out and you're going to start seeing different aspects of people and different this and different that. You're going to see a lot of people who are good some of the time and not so good some of the time. And it's kind of like, all right. And I feel like if I just have been holding back and I've been emotionally conservative, I feel like I've given things a chance and I'm seeing where things are working out, because it's like I want to get along with everybody. I'm not looking to cause problems. I'm just trying to be more educated about who I should be more warm to and who I should be more guarded with. This is about this situation working out. There's always a mix. I don't care where it is. Work, business, pleasure, family, whatever you got going on, social networks, whatever it is, there's always a mix of good, bad, not so, and just where good, bad, and the ugly. I've heard it's referred to as because the reason they would call it ugly is because you don't know where it's going to land. There's always a mix, always, and I'm telling you, always. And it's like being objective and seeing it and being able to work with it. You're not going to find a group where everybody's just stellar. You may find a group where everybody thinks everybody else is stellar, but it's never the case. I'm telling you, it's never the case. This group loves you. And I feel like you want to make this the most you can. Again, I think I showed this already. They're just like, you're the bee's knees. You're sliced bread. You're like butter. You're like butter. I don't know. They love you. They do. And I feel like you want to keep that, but also want to be careful about what you get involved with. Enjoy the situation. Be a part of things selectively. There's a lot of things that can come out of this. Fertility is coming out of this. A lot of things can come out of this. But I feel like not everybody needs to know your business. What do we mean by that? Like, maybe I hanging out with this person or that person, but like, just keep yourself busy where you don't have time to talk about it so much. Not like you're trying to keep secrets, but just in the sense of like, oh, we had a great time. That was fun if somebody brings it up. And then just keep it more like, how do I explain that? Like, I feel like I want to keep it more of a mystery about where I connect and who I'm connecting with. And I just want to have fun with situations. I think I want to gravitate towards people who are more standoffish as it is. I feel like that's going to work to your benefit. Whoever this group is, you'll find certain people are just more private and more just keep their business to themselves. Those are good ones for you. I mean, evaluate them. I can't guarantee that's a good one for you just because they keep to themselves. But like, explore that a little if it seems like they jive with you. And then if they keep to themselves, you keep your information to yourself too. Like, you don't tell people you've been hanging out with them unless somebody asks, directly. Like, I don't want to like really hide it, but I don't want to like announce it either, if you follow me. There's a lot that can come out of this. It can be a great thing. And that's where this reading is ending. It's kind of like, well, there's a lot of possibilities, but you have to get there first to find out what those possibilities are, because fertility is there for more to happen, but they're like, you got to get there first. All right. I'm going to shut this down here. Hope that helps. Thank you very much for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. It's James the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below. Same email. Thanks again for watching. Have a great day.